Have you ever stumbled upon an old antique and marveled at its age, wondering about the hands that crafted it and the stories it silently witnessed? Well, get ready to be amazed, because today we're diving into a world where ordinary animal horns were transformed into extraordinary drinking cups that not only stood the test of time, but also became cherished heirlooms passed down through generations. Imagine holding a cup that connects you to people who walked the earth 1,000 years ago. It's not made from glass, clay, or metal, but from the horn of a beast that once roamed wild. These ancient artisans didn't have factories or machines. They had vision, skill, and determination. From discarded animal horns, they created vessels so durable they served families for generations. What's more astonishing is that these cups weren't just practical, they were beautiful, polished until they gleamed, often etched with patterns that told stories of hunts, of survival, of legacy. Picture it. In the glow of firelight, a warrior raising a horn cup, celebrating a successful hunt or honoring ancestors during sacred rituals. Each cup wasn't just a tool. It was a symbol of resilience, ingenuity, and a deep respect for nature's gifts. So join us as we embark on a journey back in time to uncover the secrets of these remarkable horn cups and the enduring legacy they hold. But before we dive in, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more fascinating historical tales. And as always, let's jump right in. Now, imagine you are standing in a museum, gazing at a weathered yet elegant drinking cup. Its surface is not of porcelain or crystal, but of polished horn, hinting at a bygone era when such artifacts were not just common household items, but symbols of culture and tradition. This simple cup is more than just an object. It's a portal to the past, a tangible link to the lives, rituals, and artistic brilliance of those who lived thousands of years ago. The very material of the cup, animal horn, speaks of a time when humans relied heavily on the natural world for sustenance and resources. These early artisans did not squander anything. Every part of the animals they hunted was utilized, and from the seemingly discarded horns, they created treasures. It's a stark contrast to our modern world, where mass production and disposability are the norm. It reminds us that our current relationship with consumption is not the only way. In fact, this horn cup tells a tale of sustainability long before the term was coined. Back in the day, crafting a drinking vessel from a horn was not just a matter of necessity, but a demonstration of skill and creativity. It required patience, dexterity, and an understanding of the material. These weren't goods churned out by the dozen in a factory, but unique pieces reflecting the maker's vision and talent. But it gets even more intriguing. As your eyes trace the intricate patterns and designs etched onto the cup's surface, you realize that this is no ordinary decoration. It's a visual narrative, a silent story that has endured the test of time. Some cups are adorned with scenes of hunts, perhaps depicting the source of the very material from which the cup was made. Others feature motifs of animals, plants, or geometric patterns that held cultural significance or were deeply ingrained in the beliefs of the society that produced them. And then there are the markings that hint at the cup's owner or its intended purpose. Some may have belonged to a chief or a warrior, signifying their status or prowess, while others might have been used during ceremonies or rituals, their design serving as a conduit between the earthly realm and the spiritual one. The process of creating these masterpieces was a labor of love and precision. First, the horn had to be carefully selected, not just for its size, but also for its quality and resilience. Once chosen, it was cleaned, shaped, and prepared with great care. The transformation from raw material to finished product was not a straightforward one. It involved heating the horn to make it pliable, bending it into shape without causing it to crack, and then smoothing the surface to create a polished, inviting texture. The decoration was no less meticulous. Using rudimentary tools, designs were carved, grooves were filled with natural dyes or resins, and each stroke was a deliberate act of creation. It's hard to overstate the dedication and skill required to produce such items. They weren't just functional vessels, they were works of art, each telling a silent story of the maker and their world. These horn cups weren't just crafted for everyday use. They played pivotal roles in important ceremonies and rituals, reflecting the deep connection ancient cultures had with their surroundings. In some societies, these cups were used during celebrations, each sip from the horn becoming a toast to the gods' ancestors or the coming harvest. During times of mourning, they served as vessels for libations, pouring symbolic offerings to the departed souls. The durability of the horn material ensured that these cups became treasured heirlooms, passed down through generations, carrying with them not just liquid, but also memories, customs, and cultural identity. Across different civilizations, horn cups were not just functional items. They were powerful symbols of heritage, tradition, and a profound respect for the natural world. They stand as silent witnesses to a time when every object bore the imprint of human touch and cultural meaning. And as we marvel at these artifacts today, they serve as a reminder of the depth and richness of our ancestral past. These horn cups from a bygone era aren't just relics of the past. They're profound symbols that resonate with us even today. They speak of resourcefulness, artistic brilliance, and a deep connection to the natural world. In a world where mass production and disposability often take precedence, they remind us of a time when objects were crafted with intention, imbued with cultural significance, and valued for their durability and beauty. These cups, born from humble beginnings, rose to become more than just drinking vessels. They evolved into carriers of stories, silent witnesses to rituals, and treasured companions in everyday life. Their intricate designs tell tales of hunts, ceremonies, and the very essence of a community's identity. As we continue to explore and understand these ancient artifacts, they not only enrich our knowledge of the past, but also inspire us to reevaluate our own relationship with craftsmanship, sustainability, and cultural heritage. And as you reflect on these incredible horn cups, consider sharing this video with others who might appreciate this journey through time. Together, let's keep these stories alive and ensure that the legacy of these remarkable artifacts continues to inspire and educate for generations to come. And with that, our journey through time comes to an end for today. We hope you've enjoyed this glimpse into a world where horn cups were not just vessels, but stories, status symbols, and works of art. If you've been captivated by this tale and want to support our channel, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Your engagement fuels our passion and keeps us inspired to bring more fascinating historical tales to life. As always, thanks for joining us. And until next time, may your thirst for knowledge be unquenchable, and your cups always runneth over with stories of the past.